Okay, so in this video, I'm going to explain the solutions to the problems given in number 5. So this is still in the topic Basic Algebra and Algebraic Manipulation Assessment 1, Type 1. Okay, so in 5a, or in number 5, we want to simplify the following algebraic expressions by applying the distributive law and or by combining like terms. Okay, the first one is 2a times x minus y. To simplify 2a times x minus y, all we have to do is to apply the distributive law, and this will be 2a times x is 2ax, and 2a times y is 2ay, and this is minus. Okay, so 2a times x minus y is 2a times x, or 2ax, minus 2a times y, or 2ay. In letter B, again, work on this group of expressions first before you add them. So 6 times p is 6p, 6 times 8q is 48q, 2 times 5p is 10p, and then 2 times 8p is 16q. And then add the expressions. So similar terms are 6p and 10p, that will be 16p, and 48 and 16q, or 48q times plus 16q is equal to 64q. So the final answer is 16p plus 64q. Okay, moving on to letter C. So how do we simplify a plus 3b minus 5a minus 4b? Okay, so what you need to know here is how do we simplify expressions if they are written in this form. Okay, if we have a group of expressions inside a parenthesis and there's a minus sign before them, this is how you simplify. So a plus 3b will remain as a plus 3b. When you have minus 5a minus 4b, you apply the distributive law, and the 5a becomes minus 5a, or taken as negative 5a. And then this one, so minus negative 4b, means plus 4b. Okay, so note how the 5a was transformed into minus 5a, and the minus 4b into a plus 4b. Okay, so we have used our rule of signs there. Negative times positive is negative, negative times negative is positive. After that, you have this a, which can be combined to negative 5a, and a minus 5a is negative 4a, 3b plus 4b is 7b. Okay? In letter D, you have this x, okay, x plus 3 multiplied to 2x minus 3y plus z, and then later on you have a plus 7z. Okay, if you remember in PEMDAS, you have to perform multiplication before addition. Okay, so if I have x plus 3, that plus x, or x plus 3, will happen later on. Okay, so what we can do is to multiply this first, to distribute 3 to 2x, to minus 3y, and plus z. Okay, so if you do that, you will get 6x, this is 6x, and then minus 9y, 3 times minus 3y, and then plus 3z. And then you can now write plus 7z. And then similarly, you look for like terms. So x plus 6x, that's 1x plus 6x is 7x. And then we only have 9y, so minus 9y. But 3z and 7z will be 10z. Okay, so that's the simplified version of the expression in letter D. Okay, so what about letter E? In letter E, you have 2/5 that will be multiplied to a group 12p minus 5 plus 2q. Okay, if you have a lot of grouping symbols, the key here is to work from the inside. Okay, so work from the inside. So we have to simplify first inside, or the expression inside this bracket. Okay, so 12p minus 5 plus 2p will become, okay, so we copy first 2/5, but what will happen inside will be 12p minus 5 minus 2p. So note how this expression is simplified to minus 5 and then minus 2p. Then when you do that, you will see that you could actually combine 12p minus 2p. So you still have 2/5. And then 12p minus 2p is 10p. And then minus 5. And then continue working on that. So 2/5 times 10p minus 5 means 2/5 of 10p. And then minus 2/5 of 5. Okay, so note how I distributed 2/5 on 10p and on the minus 5. Now finally, 2/5 of 10 means 10 by 5 is 2, so times 2, so that will give us 4. So we have equals 4 and then the p. 2/5 of 5 means you cancel 5 and then you have only minus 2. So the final answer to this is 4p minus 2. Okay, so I hope you understand my explanation on this item. So we have number 5 and we have letters A, B, C, D, and E. Okay, so these are the questions to test if you know how to apply the distributive law and if you know how to combine like terms. Okay, so that's it.